Hey everybody, DandyAss here, and today we play Doki Doki Literature Club. This game has been recommended to me by a number of people that I know, and they've all been eager to just go, hey Dandy, you should play Doki Doki. It'll be fun. And then I see the psychological horror tag, and everyone saying it's like the biggest secret horror game of all time, so all of this says that I need new friends. I have no idea what to expect. I've looked into, enter your name. DandyAss, why not? Call me Dandy. For short. That's what let the ladies call me. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Saori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We all have those friends. We all know how it is. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she is going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Saori catch up to me. I'm panting so bad that my eyes have become greater than or less than signs. Alright, so anyways, in case you hadn't figured this out already, this game is advertised itself to be like one of the classic Japanese dating sims. I don't know how close that sticks. I don't really know what to expect, except for that I'm sure it's gonna try to fool me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because... Oh, no, that's me.
Well, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
I'm a gentleman. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, don't pout. Pouting isn't cute. That's mean, DandyAss.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, there's a smile. But you did wait for me after all. Well, yeah, I mean, I just held off of clicking the box. It's all the patience in the world right there. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Saori, whatever you say.
I can't do a girly laugh. Not anymore. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, DandyAss, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already. Oh, that's me.
Still me. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. I'm a lone wolf.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively just go along with whatever she's going on about, because that has never been a foolish decision to do in front of a woman. Saori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. And I could have sworn that I felt a gust of wind. I thought someone was coming in. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET. N-E-E-T. What the fuck is a NEET? In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. If you guys know what a NEET is, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea what that means. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Carefree? You just went on about how she's always worried about you. I don't know. She doesn't seem carefree to me. She seems maybe a little controlling. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Because I'm a gentleman. Just tell her what she wants to hear. Also, while we're on it, I want to take a quick moment to apologize and say sorry the videos haven't been as frequent lately. I got a really bad head cold a couple weeks ago, and this was lined up. I also was getting ready to play Little Nightmares, and I just thought, fuck it. I can't do that right now. It was just a really bad time. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Saori wants me to check out some clubs. Can I do the Caveman Club? That's my favorite club. I guess I have no choice but to start with the Anime Club. I have no choice. It's the only convincing one. Hello?
Saori?
Saori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I keep accidentally clicking on her boobs. I swear I'm not meaning to do that. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Okay.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so, you know.
Know what? I've seen enough anime. I don't trust that face.
Well, you could come to my club. Yeah, don't trust it. Don't trust it.
Saori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie. that pouty face again. Good night, nurse. That pouty face. Women, when you pout, you look like 10 years younger. I'm sorry, I'm into mature women. So it's like when you suddenly look younger, it's like, I'm out. Peace. I'm not interested. Now, I do like getting my sister's faces to go like that, but that's for a whole different reason. Saori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, okay, so she's actually the leader of this. Well, vice president. Close. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. It's all about socializing, really. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Books. The fuck are books good for? Kindling during the apocalypse, that's what they're good for.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please. Why do you care so... I keep messing the voices.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, am I seriously this dense that I don't see what's going on here? I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I don't consider myself a smart person, but come on, this guy's fucking dense. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and that's why you're sweating and blushing and doing this thing, I'm sure. And Matsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I'm an asshole. I can't tell if Saori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She's not an airhead, dude. Just, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot and an asshole. What does she see in me? I let out a long sigh. Well, if women are going to be throwing themselves at me, I guess I have no choice.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake.
Okay. Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Fair trade. I dejectedly follow Saori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Saori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
Yeah? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Well, hello, Mrs. Hair Should Never Be Purple. It just says Girl 1. Doesn't even say name. Saori always says nice things about you. Good to know that people are talking behind my back. Girl 2. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. You know what? I would say she's a bitch, but given the things I've said so far in this game, I can't blame her, honestly. Bowtie Girl! Ah, DandyAss, what a nice surprise. They already know my name. This is, yeah. Welcome to the club. Period. All words escape me in this situation. I'm just surrounded by women. This has never happened in a manga or anime-themed universe before. What will I do? Oh no! I'm having too much fun, I'm sorry. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. And to think, I was gonna join anime club instead of this. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year freshman. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Saori, so okay. Oh, you could just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, that was right. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. I'm probably going to lose sight of all the voices eventually. I'm just doing it for fun right now. She's also taller than her, I've noticed. I don't know why. She's looked like a short girl earlier, but I guess she's a little taller than I think. Saori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Oh, okay, so don't worry about her when she gets moody. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. What? You know what? I think I know at least one other anime character that's got the long purple hair that's named Yuri. Why? Is that a thing? I don't know. Don't say things like that. Oh, she's bashful. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Saori and Natsuki. Keeping up with them? She's the most up of all of them. She's tall. She's a tall girl.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dandy. Oh, okay, so I already knew this girl. That's how she knew my name. I thought she was just... That jump. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. And we were paying way more attention to... I was paying way more attention to which girls were in my class than what the class was even about. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica.
Down, boy. Come sit down, DandyAss. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Tea's always good. Tea is great. You just put tea with anything, man. Put a little bit of honey in it. All about it. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs her wraps tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. I don't do that in front of Saori, however, as I do wish to lose my virginity one day. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, that's a fun smile. That smile makes me think of Pinkie Pie. Okay, full disclosure, once upon a time I was a brony, and that is Pinkie Pie's smile, motherfucker. That's Pinkie Pie. Ta-da!
Ooh, oh, ah.
whatever the fuck. I don't know how that would sound in real life. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I'll avoid all of the jokes about Asian people eating cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. She's got the little tooth. Look, I don't know why that's a thing in anime. Why did that become a thing in anime? If you're a little kid, for some reason, you get like this one fang tooth. Just hurry and take one. Saori grabs one first, and then Monica.
And I follow. I'm always right behind Monica.
It's delicious. Saori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake, grab my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. I love that this story is just breaking down all the intricacies of eating a cupcake. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. All the women do. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not... She's blushing, too. It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Haven't heard them before. What?
Yeah, I thought you technically did. Saori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Okay.
All right.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, that can't possibly mean anything. Women never say things I don't mean, or, you know, bah. I won't even break that down. Yori returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole
tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Until you spill the tea all over the book. And then it just looks like an old treasure map.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Is she now?
I love the jump. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away, bright red in the face. Yeah, I called it. I meant that, you know, I believe.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Some bitch dragged me here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Saori. Well, it's true.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Saori seemed really happy here, so...
Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Well, she's the president.
Monica, I'm surprised. I keep thinking I hear that door open. This just be so weird. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs, with that athletic figure. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. But that whole thing, too. What is that? What is that? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I've heard, actually, that is a bitch to deal with. Not just clubs, but like sororities and frat houses. The politics can get fucking ludicrous. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, it's true. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Now that I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
Well, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
I'm making her more and more nasal over time. I'm not meaning to do that. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. And my face cam is partially blocking Monica. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your gorgeous green eyes will never see the light of day. Actually, they might be visible. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Getting in my pants. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, DandyAss, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! Heh! I mutter quietly to myself, half joke. Oh, so, manga.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change, baby. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Women you have that power over men. If you actually look genuinely sad, we will fucking break the bank to make you happy. I don't know what it is. It's a supernatural control.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that help build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
I like this girl already.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling good stories just in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
I don't know why, that just seemed like such a weird statement that I wonder if that's supposed to be like a foreshadowing of something.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Here we go. Okay, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
You know, I wouldn't disagree with that statement. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, and why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
Every time she sees me, she doesn't want to say anything. I must be a real asshole.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What?
The angry face.
What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Let me announce, I look like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, My Tooth is Coming Loose. Give it back. Oh, fine, fine.
I really want to know what it's called now.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Saori settles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Oh my gosh, what is this? Natsuki, you write your own... Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Okay. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Not looking happy.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, DandyAss? Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club. Saori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh, look at all those eyes! The make you feel guilty eyes. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, okay. I guess you just don't. But she sinks. I'm sorry. You all...
I'm defenseless. Yeah, that'd be just so flippin' sad. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? No, it's not fair. Just take... That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. They all jump up. Yay, I am so happy. Saori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. This, maybe it's also this music, but this is just like, I don't know, it's just too charming. It's like, so charming, it makes me want to fucking puke. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
That's all it takes for it to be official. Oh man, I'm really pushing my time on this, but I want to get to a better spot. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. And yes, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. What the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey DandyAss, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Hint, hint, wink, wink. You dense motherfucker. That's right, Saori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs.
Oh, sure, might as well.
Yay! Shit. And with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Saori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. There's no way the psychological horror tag will possibly jump in, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, oh, time to write a poem. Okay, Well, I'm actually all out of time for this one, so I'm going to pick up here in the next one, figure out what this is all about. I think this is where the minigame element jumps in, so right off the bat, this is looking and feeling like every cliche, you're the only guy in a room full of girls type anime thing, and it's stupid. It makes no sense, and I love it. I don't know why. I love shows like Monster Musume. I laugh my ass off. High School DxD is definitely one of my more favorite animes. It's funny as hell. So anyways, enough about that. So I'm going to pick this up immediately post-haste because I want to see what this poem writing mechanic is about. But with that out of the way, I want to say thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.